Okay, I'm going to show you how to do a backup on the Entrisphere BLMs, either a registry backup or an ONT MIB backup. First thing you want to do is you want to download and install the free Easy FTP server. Once you install actually you don't really install it, you will actually download a zip file, unzip it into a folder, and then there'll be a .exe program. Well, once you click on the .exe program, this basically opens up. What you want to do, first thing you want to do is add a user. Add a user with a simple name, a simple password. You want to make sure the permissions, these three boxes are at least checked. And then what you want to do is browse for, you can either save the backups on your desktop, My Documents, whatever. Once you have all of that, then you want to start your server. So you start it, minimize it, it will be down by the time on your taskbar. After that, what you want to do is you want to log into your interview client, software management, and you want to select the file server tab. I have already created a file server for the Entrisphere, which it's actually going to point to. So it's actually going to point to the IP address that is on my computer. And how I found that was I went to Start Run and then typed in CMD ipconfig, and that's my IP address on my computer. So once that's done, you put your IP address, the same user, and the same password as you did in your FTP, your Easy FTP server, and then you would hit commit, and you would have a new one here. After that's done, you have to go to task, and you want to task. So we want to do just a registry backup. That's a small file. You can do that anytime. The ONT backups you want to do in a maintenance window, because once it starts to back up, the actual EMS becomes very slow. So we'll just do a registry backup. The registry backup is also going to back up the ONT MIBs. We don't want to do that for right now. All we want to do is just the registry backup of the network elements. So you would type in, reg backup, something easy that you can remember. We're going to go ahead and do it now. You could actually just set this as a date and then the time of when you actually want to do it, or you can do an auto, enable the auto, and you can do it every X amount of days at whatever time. Once that's done, you select the network elements. You can do either one network element, or you can just do them all. It's best just to do them all. The file server is what you've created on your file server tab. So I've already done it as test backup for mine. The remote directory, you can leave that as default, and then just give it a file name, reg backup, and a comment. I usually just do the day that you actually do the backup, and then commit. And basically what's going to happen is that it's going to back up the registries onto desktop, and you can actually see right here where it says total passed or failed. If you click on it, it will tell you what the operation status is. So we've done the 4 BLMs, and they have been backed up. And to verify that on the FTP, you can look at show server log, and you can see all kinds of stuff that it's done. So it's logged in, it's created the directory, and it is backed up to that directory. Now to view what the backups actually look like, you would log in, or actually go to your, and you'll see network backup, and here it is, the BLMs, and it's all 4 of them are here. It's actually a backup file, so it's not going to look like something you can open up or view it, but basically that's it. It's backed up to your PC. Back it up to a network or a safe place, or a soft copy somewhere that's like on a memory stick, and have it for future reference. If you ever have to do a restore, the restores would be right here in the same place. It's under the software management and the EMS server. There's also the ONT backup. Now you have to make a backup every single time. So after you do the backup, just go ahead and because you can't really do it again. So once it gets created, it's just like a one-time thing, unless you have it set for auto backup. That's going to back up, once a day, once a week, once a month, whatever. Then you could just leave it, and then it would just run on its own. But basically, just every time you get ready to do a backup, just make sure it's, you create a fresh task the time that you want to do it. Make sure that the FTP is actually started, and once it's done, you can go ahead and stop it, and then you can close it out. You want to shut down the server, yeah. That's how to back up the Entrisphere equipment.